So mainly the original plan was just to record lectures and then the larger like project reviews, but I guess this would probably be beneficial for you guys to have as well. So, okay, so here's the primary repo. This one is, so this would be like the repo that either Ryan or I own up on GitHub. And then, this is up on the internet. So the first thing you're going to do is fork it. So then this is going to be, this will say, user/repo. Okay, so it makes a copy of it up in the cloud. So, yeah, it's just like up on GitHub servers. It copies a version of the repo over to your account. You will then clone that down. Cloning is the process of taking it from GitHub down onto your local machine. Okay, so you just clone it down. All right, now this is where so here's where the problem is. So if me over here, I'm like typing in a change and I push up a new change to this repo, this one right here is now, like we'll say that, they started at version A, and then you clone down version A. Now I've pushed up a change, and now this is on version B, and you need to get version B. So the way that you're going to do it is with those two commands that I typed into your Slack channels this morning. So you're going to get remote add upstream, and then it's the URL for this one. So get remote add upstream, and then it's the URL for your for this upstream. We call this the upstream. So this right here is the origin, and then this one is the upstream right here. So you're saying get remote add upstream, and then you type in that get cloning URL for this one. And so then what that does is this makes it so you now have a remote. Essentially, it's like you've made it so your local can now target this one, the upstream, and the origin. So if you do get pull origin master, you're going to pull from this one. So a get pull origin master pulls from there. If you do get pull upstream master, you're going to pull from the upstream down to here. That will then get you onto version B. And then you would then do a get push origin master, get push origin to push it up to your origin. That makes it a B. Okay. So then tomorrow I release a new coding challenge. So we then change this to C. So this one's now version C. So you need to update yours to version C as well. And so you will do a get pull upstream masters. That will pull from upstream. Change your local to a C. You then do get push origin master, and then that updates your GitHub one to version C. All right. Yeah. All right. So we got this recorded. Let's see. Just checking for questions real quick. So resolving conflicts. So conflicts occur when, if version C, if you have a file and version C has a file that is different from a file that you have made changes from. So I'm going to clear this diagram out. So essentially what happens is, here's a file that's version A. And then it gets cloned down to two different computers. So two different computers have version A. And so this computer is going to make a version B of it. And then this computer makes its own version B. And so this computer, let's say they push first, and then this gets changed to version B. And when this one tries to pull or tries to push, it's saying, I already have a version B. And so then what happens is you have this conflict because maybe you both modified the same file and that file's different from the master copy, or they merge theirs in and then you don't have their changes, but then you also change the same file. So it creates conflicts. And so with the coding challenges repo, you'll never have conflicts when you do a get pull from upstream. When you guys are working together in a partnership, your companionships, you're probably going to have conflicts. Like so conflicts can occur if if like partner two, so you have partner one and partner two. If partner one is driving and then partner two also changes the file, when partner two does a get pull, there's going to be a merge conflict. That's why I like to avoid merge conflicts. Maybe don't modify your code while person one is writing the code. And then person one can push their changes up, person two can pull them down, and then they're both in sync, and then person two can start typing. But when they're out of sync, and so two essentially has like, well, let me try a different diagram of this. So, all right, so we have version A of the repo. It's cloned down to this computer. And again, it depends on the files. So it's by the file. But so if this is on version A, and then you have person one, person two. So person one pushes up some changes, so they're now on version B. And then this is on version B. So when that happens, then if person A also changes to a version B, like that's different, so their B's are different, it's different code. Even if one letter is off or one character is off in the file, I mean, even it's just they'll be different. It's essentially like if this is the main flow of the branch, like both people kind of fork off, and like you have your own copies, like you cloned off and have your own copies. Then this person comes in and then merges their new changes in. And then this person, they're out of date. And so if they try to merge in, they don't have the changes that were merged here. And so this gets rejected, like there's merge conflicts. And so this one has to pull again from the master, and then they can make those updates. So anyway, so it just depends on the file. So if the files specifically are modified, so for example, like project1.js, like that file. If person one modifies project1.js, person two modifies project1.js, and then person one pushes first, then person two also has changes in that same file, and that's where the conflicts get created. With the coding challenges, we're adding new content into the repo, so you could just do a pull and just do get pull upstream master, and that's all you'll have to do every morning to retrieve the new changes. So today, you just have to go into your repo for coding challenges, type in that command for get remote add upstream, and then type in the URL. If you just do that today, that adds the upstream to your local, and then every morning you just have to do get pull upstream master. So instead of origin, which points to your forked copy, upstream points to the original, and then you just have to do get pull upstream master. That's all you have to do every single day to be able to get your coding challenge. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, you have to be in this. Yeah, you have to be in the folder. So these commands will not work unless you are in the actual folder. So make sure that like jump into terminal, jump into the command line, whatever you're using, command prompt, and then navigate into the folder that is has all the coding challenges in it, and then that's where you're going to type in, the upstream thing. So, and then get pull upstream master. So the get commands are specific to the repository that you're in. So it's context sensitive. So when you type those commands in, it's going to do it on the get repo that you're in locally. And so repo just means a folder. So the folder that you're in that's been initialized to use get. So you have to be in that repo. And these get commands they're again context sensitive. It depends on the folder that you're in. So Okay. All right. Okay, Casey, I'll have to just like take a look at yours. You must have changed something that would have caused that, unless I put the wrong URL in. Nope, it's the right URL. So yeah, I'm not sure why you're getting a merge conflict. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, let me know if you have any issues, and then I'll help walk you through it. Okay. So everyone who has issues with it, let me know, and then I'll help get your system figured out so you can pull down the changes.
I'm also here to help if you have too many, Ben.
Okay, cool. Oh, hey, Ty. Thanks. Ty will be one of the TAs. So Ty jumped in. Ty graduated from our last full-time class. So awesome. Yeah, Ty is awesome. Great help. Super sharp. Knows all the stuff. So
not everything. Not yet.
just about. So. Okay. Yeah, maybe just let's post it to everyone. Just post it in help for right now. But then Casey, I see yours in CS1, so I'll just go in and help there. But everyone just posted in help right now. That's help is the main channel where all the teachers and TAs are going to be keeping their eyes on the help channel. So as you put your questions in there, then the TAs and the teachers will go in and start a thread, and then work through and answer your questions. So okay, cool. All right, thanks everyone. I'll get this uploaded for you right now.